see how this goes. I do have it set for it to, yeah, I do have it set for it to, play the music, but apparently it's not going to right now. It's okay. Just waiting on this to wake up for me. Do, 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 do. Alright. I'll just smack my cord around here a little bit. Okay. Let me just go ahead and switch this over so you can see what's going on. Hopefully. There we go. That looks better. I do want to check one thing before we get officially started. But I don't know if I can look at it real quick. Let me see. Do 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 do. Because I don't remember where it shows. No, no. Missed my mouse moving around. I apologize. Alright, let's see. Those are hotkeys? No. Alright. I don't have a way of testing this firsthand to see how it's going. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hit the wrong button. Let me see something. Yep. It's working. Alright, so I started with a new Stardew Valley. Window, please shrink. Okay. So I got it all situated. I'm doing green theme for a certain individual who is currently sleeping, but it's okay. It's supposed to be chilled azure farm. Concerned ape, kitty cat, blah blah blah. And we're gonna do the hilltop farm, which is rocky terrain and a winding river make it difficult to design your farm. However, a mineral deposit provides mining opportunities. I was thinking about doing hilltop. Or I could do standard, but it's just so square. Riverland, you have a river that runs through your farm, which isn't too bad. Forest farm is really nice because you get all kinds of forage items. And mushrooms appear on it on occasion as well. Hilltop farm we went through. Wilderness farm is when enemies get to your farm at night. I have never tried wilderness farm. We probably could do that. I don't know. Hilltop? River? Forest? Didn't you? Could do boring standard. You know, let's do a wilderness actually, because I've never done that one. Let's do it. I should hit OK. I'm not going to skip the intro. If the game is a bit loud, I apologize. As soon as I actually have the access to turn it down, which is after you start the game, then I will. So just bear with me for a moment here while I get this situated. There's the music. And for my very special granddaughter. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Or envelope. Way to throw it at me, bro. No, no, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. I'm listening, dude. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life, and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Hmm. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. Sure. XX years later. Like I said, I do apologize for if it's a little loud. Um, I'll adjust it as soon as I can. Gotta say it, man. There's Woody from Toy Story. This is definitely not a job I would want to work at. Heck no. Frustration. Dear Drondy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed a deed to that place, my pride and joy, chilled Azure Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Of course. Of course we will. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So I picked Stardew for a chill stream. I do have a really sad amount of videos for Stardew on YouTube, but that's usually just for me to relax too. I figure I wanted to stream, but I didn't want to stream anything quote unquote heavy, which I don't really do anyways, but I figure this is one of the most chill games to play. Considering it's 2:30 in the morning for me. Hello, you must be Drondy. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm is right over here, if you'll follow me. I will turn this down as soon as I get the chance, guys. This is Chilled Azure Farm. What do you mean? Look at this mess. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Yeah, but it's a mess. And here we are, your new home. Booyah. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome. I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been talking about you. I just got here, though. It's not it's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Sure is. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, Drondy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate it. That, my bad. I can't read. Robin's still huffy. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. Dude, you are creepy being there in the middle of the night. Yes, Mr. Crow, it is morning. Very good. Alright. Yeah. Now, first thing is first. Yeah, buddy. And we're going to zoom this out. I know you can make the buttons go over here, but I don't feel like it. This is the only time I ever use it in the game, so I think that's it, right? Yeah. And we will be using flash effects because lightning is a thing in the summer. So let's crawl out of bed. I want to do a quick little bit of rearranging real quick. That works. Hey! You received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started from Mayor Lewis. Parsnip seeds. Plant these in the spring. Takes 4 days to mature. These are quick and easy to deal with. Really nice. And we have Mr. Screaming Journal there. Getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Nah. Use your hoe to till the soil. Then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready for harvest. So our objective is to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Introductions. It would be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. So I'm clicking these up here instead of here because this will cancel the request. We don't want to do that. So no matter which farm you choose, you get a little bit of decoration since we're doing the creepy monsters at night bit, which I've never done, mind you. This is what we get. Now I am going to move some of this stuff around a little bit, mainly because I want to. Can't put that on a person. Yeah, man. So put the shield there and the light there. Alright, so every morning, no matter what, check your TV. It gives you some information. Weather report and fortune teller are basically the only ones I will really, pay attention to. I'm going to read out what they say in the beginning every time, like for each time that they have it set, but I'm only going to read it in the beginning once, and I'll just look for the status afterwards. Weather report. Welcome to KOZ5, ZV maybe? ZU? 5, your number one source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. This is a good indication for what's going on with weather for obvious purposes. Sometimes it does rain, and that means you don't have to worry about watering your crops the next day. So if you plan on going somewhere like the mines when they open up later on, you don't have to worry about watering them if you find out that it's going to be raining that next day. Fortune teller, this is where your luck comes in. Ah yes, I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. So there are different things that the spirits could be. They could be neutral, they could be angry, kind of a thing. This just means that they will be ready to give you some luck when you go mining and get geodes and whatnot. Living off the land. These are tips. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. You're not wrong. So I've never played on this map before. So I wonder how it looks. I've played on all the other ones, but never this one. So I don't know if it's immediately the first night that you start getting enemies or if you wait until you get a weapon. I'm not sure. So let's use the scythe. The scythe is the best tool to use for getting rid of these little dudes, the weeds. because it doesn't cost any energy. Anything else you do in this game, it costs energy. Sorry, I had a little itch. Um, so let's get that fiber. Don't throw away anything you get, like fiber, for instance, or the stones or the wood, um, because they're always needed for crafting for something. Well, maybe not always, but they're very useful. Um, do 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 do. I know this game isn't brand new. I know it's not popular for a lot of reasons, especially at 2:45 in the morning, but it's a very chill, relaxing game. That's why I'm playing it. I wanted to stream. I gotta learn how to aim. So as you see, 2:30, 2:28, 2:26. So the energy does go down for every time you use one of these numbers. Anytime you use the axe, pickaxe, hoe, watering can, pretty much anything besides using the scythe. So we have 216. I used it twice and it's still at 216. So that's why I use the scythe. Some people still use the other tools, but this is the best, I think, in terms of not having to lose energy. Now, these big stone, excuse me, these big stones we can't get rid of yet because our tools are inadequate. They're not powerful enough. So, let's get rid of some of these numbers. Now, there is an option to show your tool hit location so you know where you're going to, smack things around or whatever. It's a little distracting for me, so I disable it. It's smart though, especially when you're watering your crops, because sometimes you can water the same spot and you're like, no, I didn't want to put you there, kind of a thing. I don't know how long the stream will be, but I will stream for at least an hour if I can. I haven't been to sleep yet. I tried and it was just like, nope, ain't happening. 'Tis all good. So, if you are in chat, I hope you're having a wonderful night, morning, day, whatever it is for you. Oh, there's the music I like so much. It's the one complaint I have about Stardew is that the music doesn't last very long. I guess they figure they don't want it to be annoying to people or something, I don't know. And just because I'm a little nervous, let's put it down a little bit more. Because I don't want it to be too loud. And since I really can't hear it currently, and I don't have anybody right now explaining how loud it is, I turned it down. Ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum, da-dum. It's really good music. So, just in case you're wondering, I'm not one to be the go-getter as far as, all right, we need 1,000,000 crops right now kind of a thing. This is a game I like to relax and take my time in. So I'm going to. So here's Grandpa's shrine. Leaves a note. John D. Wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. So what happens with that, spoilers. The whole thing is going to be a spoiler, obviously, if you've never played the game. After your 2 years of playing, well, 2 in-game years, Grandpa will come back and he'll evaluate your farm. And there are several things that you can do to increase your likelihood of getting a decent rating. And you can tell your rating because if you come over here, these little spots here are where candles will light up after his evaluation. And if you get all 4, that means you're doing an awesome job. He won't come back unless you offer, I believe it's a diamond later on. And then he'll come back and reevaluate your farm. So like if it's, you know, if it's time for him to show up and you're like, oh no, I don't have enough candles. That's it, I'm done. I wanted all of them, but I only have like 2. You can just, I'm pretty sure it's a diamond you can give to the shrine over here, and he'll come back and reevaluate it. I forgot how long, but he will come back. So we don't have enough for a chest, and we can't hoe anything right now because energy level is shot. So what we're going to do, we have 500 thanks to the mayor, I believe, or whatever. We have 500, so let's go into town. I don't have the space for any of this stuff. Feels bad. Sap is useful for a few things. I usually only use it for making torches. Okay, water bottle. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll go check all that stuff out in a moment. I need to go into here. So this is a saloon. And we have 500. I want to buy something, but we can't because you don't have the inventory space currently. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Hi there, John D. I'm glad to see you. You're always welcome here. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Really? You work here, huh? Hey, kid, the name's Pam. Hey, kid, I'd buy you a drink if I could afford it. Would you then? Would you? Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're gonna get along great. I'm Alex. I'll see you around. Yeah, sounds good. Let's get her real quick. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Thanks, Leah. Sam, come here. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. That's all you want to say to me? That's fine. So we're meeting people. Oh, aren't you the new one? The new one. Aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Hi. Oh, did you want something? Yeah, I wanted you to say more than just hi. Yo, come back, come back, come back, come back. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? A lot of people give Shane a bad opinion about him. He's actually pretty decent later on, but people just hate him. Darn it. Okay. Shh. I did not do that. You didn't see that. Shh. You saw nothing. We'll come back for those. I promise we'll come back for the seeds. Hey, moo cows. I need to check something before. So in the spring, you can come down this way. It's directly south of your farm. And some days you'll get spring onions. They're not the greatest of energy recovery, but they help. They do 13 recovery and 5 health. Not worry about the health, we just want the energy recovery right now, obviously. The horseradish does the same amount. And I believe this does too. Yeah, it's 25 and 10. So now we have a little bit of energy left. Let's go get those seeds. It's starting to get dark. Now, speaking of dark, you have until 2 a.m. of the game, like each game day, before your character passes out. Whether you're in, you gotta be like in bed and selected yes, sleep for the night kind of thing. If you don't, you have the chance of losing some items and money. There's no bank. What you have here is what you have. There we go. I hope there's no monsters yet. Like I said, I've never played this farm, so I don't know if the monsters spawn the first night or if they wait until you have a weapon. I mean, theoretically, I'd imagine any of the tools you have, minus the watering can, unless they don't like water, I'd imagine any of them would be applicable for a weapon. And I don't know what time they consider it to be officially night either. So far, so good. Okay. Scare the jeepers out of me. Okay, we're going in here for a minute. Okay. That way I can explain something while I not panic. Alright, so it does work on the first night. I wasn't sure, but I'm glad we know. So we have exactly 50 wood, which is all I really want, because then I can make a chest. I'm going to put it in here. I normally don't. This sucks. I'm just gonna go to bed. So this is the way you save your game and how you go for the next day. Weather report. It's gonna rain all day. Nice. PogChamp. Oracle is saying the spirits are neutral, so if we go play in the mines or something, there's an okay chance we'll get something, but we probably might not. I'm gonna put this here, because why not? So you can put items in here that you get. Obviously, because that's what a chest does. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for ya. Willie is a fisherman dude. I would like to chop this here tray. Alright. Booyah. Alright. So we have 15 plus the 3 random ones. Clay is useful in the early game. It's actually useful if you want to get silos. That's 9. Alright. So silos, in the game at least, you can store hay in them. And you get hay only after you have a silo on your farm. And you get that from scything the tall grass, not the weeds that I was trying to spare from. So let's throw that, and that in there for now. And we're going to throw the watering can in there. Actually, you know what? We'll fill it up first, then we will. The watering can you can refill at any water source, which is really nice. Yep. Let's clear this tree out. So it takes your first level of axe. It takes 10 hits to knock it down and 5 to get rid of the stump. So you have 15 altogether, which can deplete your energy pretty quickly if you're not careful. Alright, so now we have stuff and things. So I'm going to make a couple of torches. I can't click apparently. Just light this up a little bit because I like a little bit of light. Also, if you have a full inventory, click on your scythe. That way, if you accidentally hit it, instead of right clicking or something, you won't use any energy. Otherwise, just use blank space. Daffodils are mean. They don't give you any energy or health back. But dandelions and leeks are really good. I see you up there. Do 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 do. So as you can tell, this one actually has a silver star next to it. It's a silver quality item, which is a little higher up than the one without. You also can get gold or yellow standard. I consider it to be gold standard. And then you have one higher than that called iridium, which will show up as purple. It's just a way to show like, hey, this is better quality item and more expensive. So Shane wants a Jojo Cola, and he'll give you 75 gold if you hand it to him. I don't know why I hit yes. We're not going to do it. Sorry. And then next you have a calendar to show whose birthday it is, any special events. Hello. So another thing is, when you get 2,000 gold, which obviously we don't have, you can get an upgraded backpack for 24 slots, which means you'll get this middle row opened. And then after that backpack disappears, you'll get another one that costs 10,000 gold, and that'll open this slot up. And then all your inventory spaces will be available for you to use. Hello, you must be Drondi, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. She didn't say that when she's right here. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new is moving on to that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Yeah, well, get over it. I actually want to see what else I can get. I want to sell that. Let's get a bean starter. I'm gonna get one of each. Out of those anyways. But yeah, with Pierre, you can always get the crops for the season. He'll always sell the grass starter, sugar, wheat flour, rice, oil, vinegar. He'll always sell those. And you can get wallpaper and flooring from him. But if you save up the 30 grand to get the catalog, you'll never have to pay for wallpaper or flooring again because it'll all be in the catalog. You can also get the 6 different trees. 2 grow in spring, 2 in summer, 2 in fall. They're a little pricey for our paycheck right now, but it's okay. Sorry, I had another little itch. Oh, come here. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farm around could really change things. She works part-time at Gus's to pay the bills. Also, pardon me, on Tuesdays, there's a collection of ladies here that come here to exercise. So if you need anything from them, or you want to give them stuff or whatever, they'll be a little occupied. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. So you can go to your little social tab, and you can see how many people you've met and not met, at least in the beginning. And you'll notice that both girls and boys, or men and women, whatever you want to call them, males and females, they have like a little single thing underneath them. So in this game, Robin, please. In this game, you can actually marry one of the NPCs. Marnie, you evil thing. Ah, Mary Louise told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. I can't stand Marnie. She sells the animals for your farm. She sells little heaters you can get, and she sells hay, shears, milking pails, that kind of stuff. The problem with Marnie is that even if the wiki says she's going to be in a certain location at a certain time, she never really is. Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty. Actually, never mind. She's so snooty. Until you really get to know her. Now, I wish there was an actual reason for this place, except to get a bunch of fiber. But whatever. It's okay. Come here. Thank you. But Marnie, Tislocks. Marnie sells all the farm animals you're going to get except for the horse, which you can get at Robin's house, which is this right here. Like I said, it's Tuesday, so she's not going to be there. But you can buy a stable, and the horse comes with the stable automatically. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and farmer, or father rather. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals for my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested in meeting you. Man, your family does not talk well. Speaking of, this dude, Mr. Sebastian here, is hard to get to. You can't even get into his room yet because you're not friends with him enough. You're not good enough friends with Sebastian to enter his room. Dude, I'm not sealed, but let me in. But, but, whatever. Sometimes he comes out here and has a smoke. Sometimes he goes down, southwest of the town. Like, he'll stand here sometimes. But sometimes he'll be southwest of, in the southwestern part of town and, chill with his buddies, Sam and, Abigail. A stranger. Hello. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone. Poor Linus. Linus is awesome. Alright, so we can't currently go up this way very far because there's a blockade in the road, or in the path rather. But that's okie dokie artichoke. And up here is blocked, but that will open eventually. Best part is, I forgot my inventory is stuffed. Best part is that Robin is north of screen and then to the east from the screen from your house. So that's pretty flippin' quick. So we have, let's see, one, two, three, just three more spots. I suppose we can do it this way. Anything with the stalk on the side like this, always put it up top. Because when you go to harvest them and whatever else, good luck on that. Because they'll be in the way. Why did I make this? I'm not awake. Alright. This is what I wanted to do. See, yeah, you can't walk through it. But once the rest of the types of crops grow, you can walk through them. Just not the ones with stalks. Which is, understandable. Let's put one behind the house. I know it looks stupid with the glow there, but trust me. Oh. It's going to rain tomorrow, it said, so I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to head down and see if we can get some more spring onions. Yeah, this is the grass I was talking about with the scythe. Once you get the silo, you can swipe that with your scythe and get some hay going. And then you can use that hay to feed your farm animals when you get some animals. Alright, can I? Thank you. So let's see if we have any spring onions down this here way. And you can chop these trees too in this forest. It's a really good source of wood when you don't have any left on your farm. Or if you didn't plant any trees, these grow back. So do. Sometimes they grow, sometimes they don't. And sometimes you get two that come down here, so make sure you look down there as well. So we've seen this side of you. So I'm gonna go over here for you to be able to take a look at what else is in this area. It's called the Cinder Sap Forest. You can cut this tree down. This will be useful later on if you're into accessories and aesthetic things. So this is basically the Cinder Sap Forest, I believe it's called. I know it's called that. Why am I second guessing myself? And over here, we have the wizard's house. It's locked. You can hear someone inside though. Hello, neighbor. We both live outside of town. Does this mean something? Yeah, it does. It means we don't like town. Or they didn't have anywhere else to put us. Alright, so another thing is eventually you'll be able to upgrade your axe. And you'll be able to take down logs like this. This leads to the secret forest, where you can get something called hardwood, and you're going to need that type of wood for building certain buildings and whatnot. It's starting to get dark. So it was what, 8:30-ish the creatures started popping out and about? The golems, I guess they're called. I haven't really gone over here yet, and I'm kind of nervous too with it being a nighttime coming. Because I really don't want to fight anything right now. Okay, so this just goes to nowhere land. You're gonna have to forgive me because I'm not used to creatures spawning on the farm. So if I get a little, nerved, that's why. Oh, what else is over here? Oh, this is actually a good location. I can put animals over there. Okay, so I've seen the layout of the farm. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can do this without being disturbed by the creepy crawlies. Ugh, I'm so nerved. I saw that bat. Oof, I got smacked. Go away. So you'll find bats in the mines and the caves. Scythes suck, man. I'm getting smacked pretty good here. Cool. So this will help with my combat skill, if you want to call it that. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. So nothing spawns here, which is nice. So let me go through the tabs real quick. So you have your inventory for obvious things. You can equip a hat, 2 rings that will act as armor to some degree, and boots, which can act as armor as well. You have these skills that you can do. At 5 skills and 10, at 5 for your skill level and 10 for your level, you'll have an option of choosing 2 different paths to choose. Choosing 2 different paths to choose. Good job, Drondia. You'll have 2 different options you can use to go down certain paths to help you as you progress the game. So right now we have 1 peg in foraging, but we need a lot more to go here. Wallet or special items or skills that you will get later on as you go. Social, we've kind of been through a little bit. You'll see that some have 2 black hearts listed out like that. That's because when you get their friendship to, like, when you give them 2 gifts a week, greet them every day, that kind of a thing, your hearts will start to fill up. When they fill up, like each one has a different, trying to think of the phrase in here. Like each one has a different set of events that you can go through if you have so many hearts, and you have to go to a certain place at a certain time, and then you'll be able to have like a little cutscene with them that you make a decision, and that decision will affect if you're going to be, if you have more friendship points or less, or it didn't matter, like it's neutral decision that you made. And the ones that say single, the guys and the girls, you can get all 8 of the hearts up to here, and then you give them a bouquet, and then these 2 hearts become available. The bouquet means that you are going to have them as your girlfriend or boyfriend. And then you can marry in the game, so you'll be able to marry one of the single people. And there's quite a few of them. So you have Emily, Leah, Penny, Shane, Alex, Sam, Maru, Abigail, Haley, and you have some others that I have not unlocked their names yet. I have the Dr. Harvey is available. Or no, that's Harvey, my bad. Sebastian is single. Um, I always forget this dude's name. Elliot is available, so you'll have some people that you can choose, to go with. And I forgot to go down to say hi to Willie. My bad. And then you have your map. And then you have your crafting menu, which will expand as you get more items and things to craft. And then this is an interesting tab. This is your collections tab. So it breaks down into items shipped for farming and foraging, fish that you've caught, artifacts that you find. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Minerals, what recipes you can cook, which you can't do. It's funny, I only have one item on this page. You cannot do it until you upgrade your house at least once, because then you get a kitchen and then you can start cooking things. And then you have achievements, which we haven't gotten any yet. In this file anyways. So, artifacts and minerals kind of go hand in hand, because there's like these little 3 things that come up. People call them worms, but I forgot what it's officially called. I think it's like a artifact spot or something like that. And then you can actually use the hoe on that spot, and you'll get either an item, and you can get an artifact, a mineral, you can get stone, clay, and a few other different things. Minerals, you don't have to wait just to get the little wormy dudes, the artifact spots. You can actually fish and get chests out of the ocean or out of whatever water source you're fishing in. And same thing with the artifacts, by the way. And sometimes you have a chance of getting that in there. Also with the artifacts, you can get these things called geodes as you're mining. And the geodes you bring to the blacksmith Clint, who we haven't met yet. And for 25 gold for each geode, he'll pop it open and you can get a mineral or an artifact sometimes, or an ore that you can use to make ore bars and then craft better weapons, and not weapons but better tools. And sometimes you get things like clay and rock or coal, so whatever works. You have your game options, and then you have your exit, which we're not going to do yet. So let's sleep for the night. We've earned, since we have level 1 foraging, we now have +1 for axe proficiency. Trees sometimes will drop their seeds, which is good. New crafting recipes, wild seeds for spring. And we can make a field snack. Field snack, we don't have to have a kitchen for. Listen to that. I love rain. I love the rain. It's so nice and peaceful. So, if you don't have sounds set up for here, what you can do is always look out the window. And if it's dark like this, it's raining. Weather report. Oh, welcome. Your number 1 source for stuff. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, which means we will need a watering can tomorrow. Fortune teller. Ooh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb, a shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Cool. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. So now you can tell we don't have to water for obvious reasons. Oh. This is what I'm talking about. The little dudes. So you hoe that, and I got clay. Not happy about that because I wanted to show you something else, but unfortunately I had the chance to do that. Alright, so bat wings, keep them because you can craft, I believe it's lightning rounds with the bat wings. I think they need 5 each, if I'm not sure, or if I'm not mistaken. And lightning is great because you can get battery packs and you can use the batteries for different things. So keep them. Also, you can change whatever color you want for the chest. Let's make it purple. And it's purple. Let's do that color. I like that color better. Alright, so let's keep, since it's raining, let's go ahead and clear this out a little bit more. And if you're walking in on here and you're like, oh, they already started the game, I do post my streams on YouTube. It's just look for Drondia on there and boom. Because the address that it gave me is just so long, which I don't understand, but whatever. So yeah, just search for Drondia, spelled the way it is for Twitch, and you'll find it. I also have a little baby Discord going on. If you're interested, you can go there. I forgot to this morning, today, right now, but I usually post when I'm going to stream. Unfortunately, it's not a set schedule because stuff and things happen that are out of my control, or I'm just, had a really bad day and I don't want to take it out on my viewers or anything like that. Because I like to have relaxed streams, This is a bit late. I don't normally stream this late. Or early, depending on where you are. Currently it's 3:21 in the morning for me on Thursday, so it's a bit late for me. I'm usually knocked out around 1 in the morning. Whoops. There we go. So, that's okay. I kind of like having the monsters spawn at night. I know that they do get aggressively more difficult. I think that goes with your, I don't know if that goes with your combat level or if that goes with how much you've explored in the mines, but I know that is a thing. Alright, wrong one. Let me get rid of these two. Alright, so we're gonna, these stumps here we can't get rid of until our axe is upgraded a bit. So let's put all this in here. So we only have 2 seeds. We need a pine seed and then we can make the field snack. But for now, we're gonna take the spring onions for energy. So, let's see, it's 11 in the morning in the game. So let's do this. Let's head down. See if we can find, oh, you can also fish on the water sources in your farm as well. Let's see if we have any more spring onions to get from that spot, and then we'll go say hi to Willie. Yeah, that's a fair amount. Alright, let's go say hi to Mr. Willie. So now you have 10 spring onions that are normal quality and a silver one. Ambiance. Or ambience. See, ambience reminds me of ambulance or ambulance. Yeah. Whatever you like to call it. So yeah, 347 gold, which isn't really all that great. Mainly because I haven't really spent anything. So, oh, there's Sebastian. Dude, wait. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. Yeah, I did. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. Ah, I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Brownlee saved enough to buy me a new rod. You want my rod? Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Dude, I received a bamboo pole. Thanks, yo. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. It's not bad, dude. So, unlike a lot of other games, when you use the bamboo pole, you don't need bait yet. Doo-doo-doo. Bait will actually be on other poles that are higher tier than this. This is the most basic you can possibly get in this game. So we're going to do some fishing. So here's the thing. And because this is a tutorial, I can just let this be silly. So you can't see your mouse when this happens, and I think that's a good thing because it helps you stay focused. So as you see, it says to click to raise the bar, and then you release it to lower the bar. So this here bar, you have to like tap it, tap that or hold it to keep it behind the fish. And as you can see, the bar on the right has grown to a green. Now, when you're really doing this, because I'm not touching the fish, the bar will go down steadily. But because they're just showing you how to do this, it's not going to the first time. And we caught a sardine. Whoosh. I'm not good at fishing in this game, so I may not fish that much. Now see, we're doing it for real. Real. See the bar goes down? Now if it goes down to the red, I'll just let it happen. I want to show you. You lost the fish. Now, it does cost energy to fish. Just keep an eye on your energy or have items that you can recuperate your energy with. Sometimes you get really nice chill fish like that one was. Sometimes you get ones that you just want to strangle because you can't keep them, in check enough for you to be able to do anything with them. Does matter really how hard you cast the line. Some people like to do it at full casting. You don't have to. Just enough for it to get in the water, basically. So there's a treasure chest. The trick is you can get that treasure chest. I lost it. But you have to be able to have the bar behind the treasure chest. It will not move. And you have to catch the fish too. So the bar will still go down when you're not on the fish. But that chest is another way you can get minerals and artifacts and bait and some other things. Yeah, there's your max cast. The only thing it does is make your bobber grow out a little further, or farther. But that's pretty much about it. Now you can get perfect, so it's just a longer it was just a longer fish. You can get perfects, but and you can also get driftwood. It's basically a junk item. But oh yeah, Sebastian goes down here too. Forgot about that. But whatever. I do want these though. Yeah. Sometimes it says inventory full, and if you keep clicking on it, the quality sometimes changes, which is weird. But of course, it's not going to do that because I'm trying to show it. Let's get rid of this since there's no energy in there. So, cool. Another thing is, another reason to clear out your farm, not just because of farming purposes, but you get 300 wood, you can repair this, and you can get the coral and the urchins that are over there and all that, which are also more selling things. Coral is also used, I believe, in a fertilizer for your farm. So it might be something else to look into. Also, early game, you can search the garbage cans in front of houses, but just don't get caught or your friendship level will drop severely for some of them. We'll hold on to these for a little bit. Well, I mean, we're going to sell the duplicates and the higher quality ones. Yeah. I'm holding on to some of them because I can't remember off the top of my head which ones are going to be used to replenish the community center. You have two different paths. You can choose to... Yeah, I know, I'm starting to feel exhausted. You can choose to fix up the community center, or you can do the evil thing, which is to buy a Joja, not Joja, but a yeah, you can buy a Joja Mart membership, and they will replace it with a warehouse, which I've never, like, I've done it once, and I was not happy with it because I like to help the community center. It's rewarding because you get little you get items to help you. Like you can get, oh, just bopped my microphone. I apologize. You can get seeds to help farm. You can get decorative pieces. You can get items to help you. Like you can get furnaces and all that to smelt your ores to make into bars. So it's, to me, it's beneficial to actually take care of the community center than it is to buy the Joja membership, because all you're doing is just dumping in money, and it's not even cheap. They're like thousands of dollars, or thousands of gold rather. This is perfect. So now all I have to do is just catch the fish. Come on. Like I said, I'm not good at doing this early game. And it gave us bait. Alright. That's fine game. So it's going to be night very shortly. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put that back in there. Now what I like to do is have healing items on one side and tools and weapons on the other, but you do you. And now here's something else that you need to learn. We ran out of energy. So now we're exhausted. And you know you're exhausted because it tells you there. And when you hover over your bar, it says exhausted. You have a sad blue face up there. If you continue to do stuff when you're exhausted, you'll pass out, I believe. That's how that works. Best cure is to go in the bed. Downside is you will not recover your full energy. You'll recover a smidgen of it. Level 1 mining. So we have +1 pickaxe proficiency, and we can now craft cherry bombs, which is like a tiny explosion to help you mine sometimes. Or you can use it against enemies. So now we're going to start getting a little bit of gold here and there. Oh, our energy did heal up all the way. That's good. Usually it doesn't. Weather is sunny day tomorrow. Welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, you've come to the right place. Spirits feel neutral today. So if you go do anything, it's like, whatever. We're just going to give you the base luck that you normally would have gotten anyways in general. Living off the land. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. Check for spring onions southwest of town, which is what we have been doing. Where the river meets the ocean. You can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. We have been doing that. Shut that out, guys. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered on your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. No. Why should I? There's a giant pond of water right here. I like to get the wells as decorative pieces anyways. So unfortunately it's not raining, which means we have to water our garden here. Our crops. Alright. It's not a big deal, I just like pretending like it is. The only thing that sucks about it is that all that energy you have, kiss it bye-bye. So I think we're going to go say hi to Pierre today and buy some more crops. Oops. Yeah, let's go do that right now. Well, he doesn't open until 9, so. Another thing is, just to be on the safe side, don't have your trees fall in towards the water. Sometimes I think the materials actually fall into the water itself and you'll never get that back. You can, when we go say hi to Robin at some point, you can buy stone and wood from her, but if you don't have a whole lot of money, that's kind of a little bit in the pocket too much, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, this tree here, we're not going to have much of a choice. It looks like it's tilting to the right, so let's hope that's where it falls. Nope. Okay. That's example. There's your example, folks. Alright. Let me just get this seed out of the ground. So now we actually have one of each seed in our possession. So we can go get a field snack. Let me put those in there. Field snack is 45 energy, 18 health. The spring onion is only 13 energy, 5 health. So they're pretty handy early game. And they're so easy to make too. Games let us have music today. You can cut these trees down too, these 3. But, meh, we'll leave them alone for now. Yeah, I can see the doctor. What up, girl? I'm planning on spending a lot of time with my telescope this summer. Uh-huh. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. Because that's not what a doctor does. Lol. It's it's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Yeah, I hope so too. Wrong way. So if you can't go up here because this is where Harvey lives. He lives up top. So sometimes you'll wake up in the hospital if you pass out or if an enemy knocks you out too much. So Clint wants 20 copper ores. You'll get 220 gold on delivery, but you'll be able to keep your ores. The trick of this, I thought you can just go into your chest and grab the 20 ores. No. No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. Once you actually once you take this quest, you have to go mine the ores. Then you take those to him. No, thank you. I don't feel like it. See, Alex is close enough where he would see me. He's on screen. So I'm not going to bother with the trash cans right now. Now, Lewis is right here, so I can't get that trash can. But that's okay. Let me go over here because we haven't been to this side of town yet. And there are people here we need to say hi to. So nobody's here. Sometimes you get stuff, sometimes you don't. This is the museum. It's a bit on the empty side, sadly. So, this dude here, you cannot friend. You can't even go behind because this will block you. Hello there. Welcome to the Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display, but I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts and minerals out there, would you let me know? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll read all those when I get them. And now, this bozo. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. I don't like Clint. A lot of people like him, but I don't know, just something about him I don't like. Nothing in that garbage either. I forgot to put my watering can away, but it's alright. Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry for the muting. Kitty was coughing something wicked. I want to make sure she was alright. She's right next to me, so. I raided the trash can, there was nothing there. Feels bad, man. Trying to think. I think we got almost everybody. Yeah, like I said, almost. We're just missing a few people. Which they're not hard to get to, so let's go ahead and take care of them right now if we can. Darn it, nothing in there either. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Sure, dude. He seems grumpy, but he's really not. Let's run into the thing there. Good job. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. No, No, Evelyn, you're not my granny, so sorry. Now we need to meet a couple of the younger crowd here. Wrong house. I do that on occasion. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers. But you seem okay. Uh-huh. Let's go over here. I want to go into Marnie's abode. Jazz isn't here. So Marnie's actually in our shop for once. So you can buy hay, heater, milk pail, shears, and you can buy an ornamental hay bale. And that's just to make it go like, oh, look what I have in my area. Burr, da, burr. So she will let you buy the farm animals once you get the barns and coops going. Um, so uh, you can get the little chickens. You can get moo cows. You can get goats. Big coop. I think that's a duck. Deluxe barn. You can get sheep. Deluxe coop. You can get rabbits. Deluxe barn. Yeah, you can get different animals. I'm spacing so bad on what they all are right now. It's so sad. Let's see if we can get the spring onions to show today as well. This is why I check behind the trees, because sometimes they hide. And there's one down here too. Alright. So let's head back to our farm. Our energy is kind of low. Oh yeah, so over here you have a pond you can fish at. Sometimes Jazz goes up behind this tree here. Oh, in front of this tree and does some jump roping. I really would like to get to Jazz though, because there she is. Hi. She's so adorable. She's really shy for a while. So who all do we need? I know we need a wizard. Really? I thought for sure we went and saw him behind the desk. I don't know. I could have sworn we met Pierre behind his desk, but I guess not. Or his counter, rather. Oh well. Let's go say hi to Pierre. I guess we didn't. My bad. Hey, it's Miss Drondy, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce for you, from you for a good price. Sell those. Why not? Look at that. Perfect. Yeah. And sometimes he sells items too, apparently. Bottom, bottom. So we have one shy of 600. I think we should buy more seeds, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's get Yeah, see if you hover over them. Parsnips they take 4 days. You get 20 gold for them. They're kind of even, Steven kind of thing. Well, you don't get 20 gold for them. That's how much they cost. My bad. Bean starters, they take 10 days, but after that initial 10 days, every few days afterwards, you'll get an additional bean. Cauliflower seeds are 12 days for them to go, 6 for potatoes. We don't have any of these in our garden, or, you know what I mean. 6 days, we can do that. 6, definitely. 7, sure. What is my cat doing? Stop. Please stop. Thank you. So, these are not required for anything that has to deal with the community center. But let's go plant them anyways. In the upper corner here, you'll see what season it is and what kind of weather it is. It also tells you the date, well, the time rather. Each season has 28 days. So that's a thing. I should have bought one more seed. Oh well. I forgot we had an odd number of seeds here. Let's fill this up. I know it's stupid for some people to see it that way, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna eat a failed snack because I want to get rid of some more of these trees. Alright, how to win friends. Giving gifts is a great way to build friendships. Learn each person's individual tastes and you'll be popular in no time. And we have to give somebody a gift. Okay, that's not a problem. The easiest one to do that with is Linus. He likes anything that wasn't like bought for the most part. So if you give him like a wild horseradish or daffodil, anything like that, he's a very happy camper. We have plenty of time. We can probably go over there and, you know, give him an item, but we're going to clear out some trees a little bit, I think. We got 39. Let's go up this way, actually. Let's clear some of this out. Now, I know there are people who are probably a little bit mad because I'm not going insane on getting the money we need and all that stuff to keep this going. But everybody plays this game differently, and people need to keep that in mind. Just saying. I won't eat that now. I wonder what baddies are gonna show up now. I'm just stand here for a moment. Actually, I'll make another torch. And I'll put said torch down here. For if we want to go fishing. Now, I don't know if I have to be, you know, down here for them to spawn, or if I can just be up here and watch them spawn. A hairbat. I'm doing better this time. Then I get hit. Good job. The numbers have changed. The way he had them when you kill the enemies. That's okay. Yes. Ah, we didn't sell anything. Whoops, my bad. Weather report for tomorrow is it's going to be clear and sunny. Fortune spirits are very happy. They'll do their best to shower everyone with good fortune, luck, all that good stuff. To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to, I don't know what that means, L61091 Joja Co. Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. He is a butt. We actually should go meet him. Because you guys will know the enemy at that point. Granted, he's just doing his job, but he's a douchebag. I'm gonna go buy some more seeds, I think. Now, you don't have to click on every single crop. You can just hold it and then move the mouse to water whatever you want to get watered. But I don't know, just habit for me. So Pierre's store isn't open right now because it's not 9 in the morning, but let's go waddle over there anyways. Actually, is there anything up here we can kidnap? No. Oh. Let's go over here. I'm going to show you something. Oh my goodness, it's so dark. I don't know if you can see it, but right here there's actually a box. It's a battery powered lockbox. Unfortunately, there's no battery in it. This is part of a quest from a dude we have not met yet, and we won't meet until we put a battery in there. So, that's later game stuff. Hide the mouse. Oh, hi there. What up? What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always buzzing with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage in the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them this land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a JojaCo membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Here, let's go inside. Just like phase through the door. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jasmine's been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? Dude, there was something right there, man. You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. There it is again! Dude, how do you not see that? You're worrying me, Drondy. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. You don't believe me? What? Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have extra time. Some extra time, excuse me. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. How about right now? So this is called a Junimo hut. And the little green dude we saw is a Junimo. They're basically like I don't know, the nature spirits of Stardew. I don't know about you, but I couldn't read it. So let's get a look around. So obviously there's the boiler room type thing. It's a big giant safe, man. Holy cow. Big giant safe. Good job, Drondia. So we have this going on. And that poor room. And the room we were in prior. So that poor fishy tank. Alright, let's hightail it out of here. It is Friday, so there's going to be an additional thing we have to go do. Or not have to, but we're going to do. And that'll be after we go say to Pierre. What's on the agenda? Nope. Whatever. We're in here. We're going to get more parsnips. Keep in mind, however many you buy is how many you have to water later. Sunfish. No. Alex is over there. There's Jazz. Let's go down here. When we get back to the farm. When we get back to the farm, we're going to go see how many wood we have. Or how much wood, rather, we have. Let's go down through this way. We'll go through Cinder Sap because there's something I want to show you from there. And this happens every Friday and Sunday. So every Friday and Saturday, you get the traveling cart lady with her adorable piggy pig. I'll have new items every week, so make sure to come back. So she sells all kinds of stuff. The random. She can sell you things that you need for the community center. She can buy you stuff that you can just have. She'll buy you fish sometimes. You can buy her fish sometimes that you can't really get a hold of, or you have a difficult time getting, or you don't feel like fishing. She'll buy you things like slime, or she'll get you things like slime, and she'll sell a rare seed. I think she does that all the time, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So goat milk is a requirement for the community center, but it's 900. So you can buy goat milk for 900, wild horseradish for 200, even though we can get it for free just walking around Cinder Sap. Pink cake for 1920, but it gives you 250 health, or energy rather, and 100 health. It's pretty darn good. You can't make this until you get your house upgraded once to get the kitchen. Milk for 600, oak resin, which is something else you're going to need for the community center, and you're going to need it for crafting certain things. Wild horseradish again for 250. You know this one was for 200. Sometimes she does that. She'll have a couple things of the same, like the same exact thing, but just different prices. You can get a sturgeon spring onion for 700, even though we can get that for free around here. The slime, a duck egg, gold pillar, which is decorative for your house, and the rare seed. So I'm not gonna buy anything from her, mainly because the one thing we can buy, basically, I think two things we can buy from her we get here anyways. They're the spring onions. So let's go say hi to the wizard tower again, just to make sure. I think this day will actually be the last day to stream. Well, the last in-game day rather, because I'm starting to yawn like crazy. I'm starting to get sleepy. It is 4 in the morning. I don't. What I was gonna say, I couldn't remember if we came down here today or not. So let's get this going. Making sure there's no hiding behind the treetops. This is a pretty darn good hole right here. Watch this. Hee hee hee. You can do the same thing when you're watering too. I'm not good at doing that. So now we actually have a gold quality spring onion. Here's another thing. The quality also affects how much you get for eating it or drinking it, depending on what it is. So a normal spring onion gives you 13 energy and 5 health. A gold one gives you 23 energy and 9 health. With the spring onions, it's not a huge difference, but it helps. There are some more items that there's a little bit more of a difference. They're relatively kind of close to each other as far as what they do, but it works. You know what? This area is driving me nuts. I know we don't have the room for it, but we're going to eventually. There, now we'll be able to walk down that way without any issues for the most part. So we're not quite at 300 yet. So let's sell this stuff. And we're going to plant. And we're going to water the crops. Now it's still early, so we can get 4 more if we really want to, which I probably will because OCD is a thing. Well, not really OCD, it's just, it looks pleasing to my eye. I have 2 of them. So let's go run back to Pierre and grab 4 more crops, or 4 more seeds rather. I don't know if I'm going to keep streaming Stardew. Like, I know it's just the weird time of day slash night right now for people. But I don't know. It's not as exciting, I guess, for me. It doesn't really matter which crops we buy. I just want to fill that in a little bit more. Let's go all the way back home. Alright. Let us deposit, or let's plant these. And I'm actually going to move the torches. Now be careful when you have your pickaxe out near your crops because you actually can destroy your crops with your pickaxe, which obviously is not a good thing to do. I'm gonna light these up a little bit. Now, we haven't had it happen yet, but now that I've said it, it probably will. You can come up in the morning sometimes and get scarecrow or get crows that are just decimating your crops. So keep that in mind. I know it's early, but I really needed to get to sleep IRL. Alright, so we have a level 2 foraging. We have +1 pickaxe proficiency, and we can cook survival burgers when we get our kitchen upgraded. Well, not kitchen, but our house upgraded to get a kitchen. So we end up getting 50 gold for that one clam. For 3 gold spring onions, we got 36, which isn't too bad early game, I guess. Fishing, 1 oyster was 40 gold. So we have 126 added in. So we completed 5 days of spring. I'm just going to peek out to see if we have the crow. We don't, but this stuff is ready. So next time, I don't know if I'm going to stream Stardew again. I might not. It depends. Mainly because of the fact that I don't know. I don't know. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. But it's the fact that a lot of people, it's not, action based or anything like that. And it's not exactly a new game. I mean, it's been around for a tiny bit of time. So, actually, let me see. Hang on 1 second. I'm not 100% sure of when it came out and about. It's been a little bit of time though. And they're making changes and updating, so it's pretty neat. That's not what I asked for, phone. I didn't ask you to look up that item. I asked you to look up just the game. Please. Stop it. My phone some days, I swear. There we go. Yeah, so since February 26, 2016. So it's not a brand new game, but it's not terribly old either, to be honest with you. You can get it on Steam for, let's see, it's $15 on Steam, but it's well worth it. There's so much more you can do. We barely even scratched the surface in this stream of what you're able to do. So I do recommend getting it if you can. And if you're not familiar with Steam, sometimes they do have a sale that you can get games on too, so keep an eye on that. But I'm going to end the stream now, because if not, I will fall asleep in chat, and that's not, or in stream, and that's not a good idea. For those of you who are here, thank you very much for lurking. I highly appreciate it. And join my Discord if you like to follow when I will go live. I forgot to post it today, but in chat I have the Discord link there. It's really quiet in that Discord because not a lot of people are talking in there. It's really small, but somebody requested me to make it, so I did. I do have some emotes in there you can play with in there, but because I'm not an affiliate, unfortunately you can't really use them anywhere else. But you can have, have all the fun there if you wish. But to those who are here, I hope you have a wonderful night or morning or day, whatever it is for you. And hopefully I will be streaming something a little more exciting at a more reasonable hour. At least in my time zone anyways. But enjoy, and thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. See you next time.